Clements Homebrew, coming at you with a beer review. It's a beautiful day here in Oregon, let me tell you. I'm gonna go a little contrary though to norm. I'm gonna go with a big dark beer. I know, I should have a nice IPA or something like, but I'm not doing it because I've got a good beer here, hoping anyway. This is the 10th Anniversary Barleywine, the 2014 from Amnesia Brewing. Now, they're celebrating their anniversary. They are now out of Washougal, Washington, but they were originally located on Mississippi Street in downtown Portland, Oregon. This is a big American barley wine, and it's a 10.2%. Now, this was aged in both big bottom bourbon barrels, that's hard to say, and red zinfandel barrels, right here in Hillsboro from the Big Bottom Distillery, just probably blocks away from my home. So I'm gonna get the wax off this and get this cracked open and be right back. All right, we got a little bit of a head on that, not a whole lot. It's interesting color though. From my perspective, it's pretty clear, and it has both brown and red hues, and I'm talking some serious red hues from my side coming through, very deep ruby red. I'm gonna get a nose on it. Ooh boy, okay man, you get both that red Zinfandel coming through, and you get the bourbon coming through in this. You get them both blending in. I wish I had some smell-o-vision for you. I really do. I'm just telling you, that viniousness, that red viniousness coming through, that bourbon, the bourbon barrels, and the oak, and the vanilla coming through, the caramel, the butterscotch coming through. Dark fruits are there. There's some figs in there. There's some date in there. I get some molasses, a little bit of that. Brown sugar might be what in the UK they'd call treacle. Oh man, I'm gonna get another nose here. There's some tobacco in there. A hint of leather on that. This just has all the markings of just a wonderful beer. All right, time to dive in. Cheers. Wow, that is one fun blend. If you're looking for thick and chewy, you're not gonna get it. It is on the light end of a full mouthfeel. It completely, entirely coats the mouth. It's a very light syrup almost, but very light. It's amazing how light it is on the tongue. And you know that's the wine doing that. You know, and bourbon, mind you, can thin things out too, but that wine has thinned it down. But the blend of the bourbon and the red Zinfandel is fantastic, and then all these other flavors coming into play. It dries out on the backside a bit, has a light creaminess, some slickness to it, and this is really not what I would call an American barley wine. This would fall more into the English barley wine category. I mean, it's rich, but it's not, you know, heavy hopped at all. The hops are maybe just toning it down and pulling all that sweetness into balance. But boy, the rich sweetness of the caramel and the like a little bit of toffee, butterscotch type flavors, the vanilla on there, that oak character, and you get the two types of oak. You can really tell the difference between the oak that was on the wine and the oak that was on the bourbon, and they're both just melding in. This is a bit special. This is a fun beer. I'm gonna take a little time with this, and I'll come back with some final notes.
It's Junior here, and as usual, I'm late to the party, and well, at least I was in time to steal some beer from Senior. And apparently it's this 10th Anniversary Barley Wine? Something about red zin and bourbon barrels. Thought I'd take a whiff. This is intriguing. Shoot dang. I stole some good beer from Pops. Yep, good for me. That is fantastic. Got that oak barrel aged with the wine and the bourbon. Screw it. I'm drinking the rest of his bottle. Alright guys, I'm out of here.
Wow. I'm back and I'm just saying wow. I'm digging on this. I mean, anyone that wants to complain that they think it should be thicker or whatever, this is a barley wine. It's not like a heavy duty stout. It's a barley wine. It's more of an English barley wine, and there's so many characters coming out. That tobacco and the light leather is just fabulous on here. The red wine, the bourbon, both. Those barrel characters, the vanilla, got that treacle for the guys in the UK. And man, I'd love to share it with you guys. This is fabulous. It's drinking really well right now. You get some nice berry character too, I should say. Some fruit and berry character coming from the wine. It's just wonderful. Wonderful beer. This is a beer that I would guess is so drinkable right now that you'd probably wouldn't put it down for more than 2 years. That would be my guess. I think this is one you want to drink really now and maybe save one in the 1 to 2 year range and call that good. But they did a fine job. Congrats to the guys over there at Amnesia Brewing. Congrats on your 10th anniversary. Okay, time to cut to the chase, man. We got to rate this beer. We can't rate it as American barley wine like some of the places have said. This is definitely an English barley wine. I'm going to rate this high. I'm loving it. I'm giving it a 94 on a barley wine, and that's a high score. But one of the reasons I'm giving it such a high score is the level of Zin barrels. I mean, this is 100% barrel aged. And it's not overpowered with tannins. It's drinkable today. It just tastes good. But the bourbon is undeniably there. I think this was a 50-50 split. And it blends beautifully. So 94. Now, overall, oh, that's a tough one. I'm going to take a couple sips and I'll tell you. I'm digging on this. It's drinking well, super well today. I'm giving it a 95, putting it on that border of world class. I think they've done a fabulous job. Here it is. I'm telling you, I'll have to get Christian to pick up a bottle. But it is the 10th anniversary barley wine. It was considered 2014. It's from Amnesia Brewing. You've got to get yourself one if you can. This is fabulous. This is Kevin at Clemens Homebrew saying life's too short to drink cheap beer, and I'll see you in the next beer review.